hello. So I did finish up, or almost empty out my last TBR. So it's time for me to do another one. First, the book I'm currently reading, the last book on my old TBR, is Exquisite Corpse. I have not finished. I've not even started yet. I'm excited though. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was. But I'm excited to start some Poppy Z. Brite because the author is kind of a cult classic in the splatterpunk community, so I'm excited to read kind of the most famous one. But then the other books. So first up, I do intend on finishing up my reread of the Gone series. So it'll be book 5, Fear, where my favorite character dies 185 pages in. We love it. And book 6, Light, which never fails to make me bawl my eyes out. Why? Why does it make me bawl my eyes out every single time? Blaze of Glory. That's why. If you've read it, you know. So then most of these, the first 5 of these are books that I just hauled. The rest of them are from what's left of the book wall. Most of the book wall is like behind me in these bags because we are theoretically moving soon. So I've been bagging up the book wall. Because that's how I move it, as I put it in a bunch of plastic bags. And I do intend, I think it might be kind of fun to do TBRs by just like grabbing a bag. So I might try and keep them in the bags when we move, but we'll see. Anyway, the other one, I've got 3 manga that I just hauled. I've got Hidojime My Hero Volume 5. This one I guess isn't technically a manga, it's manhwa, but Killing Stalking 2 and Given Volume 1. God, there's a theme here. Let's arrange this in order from most to least acceptable. There. Nice, you know, playing instruments. The problematic situation here. Don't read this one. The rest of them were stuff that has been kind of, honestly, it's been kind of fun because a lot of this has been buried in the book wall for so long. So it's fun to kind of be able to continue some of these series that I haven't really been able to. So I've got The Demon World, which is the book 2 in the Smoke Thieves. I really enjoyed the Smoke Thieves when I read it. This is by Sally Green, who did the Half Bad trilogy, which I enjoyed. I actually tried watching this series on Netflix and it wasn't that good. I'll probably finish it at some point, but they didn't like it that much because I'm just I don't know. It's too British. I can't do the Brits very well. It's hard for me. But this is the sequel. From what I remember, I really liked one character. There was a character that I like glommed onto. Ed Young, yeah. Yep. He was fun. I liked him. So I will be reading this. This next one is technically a reread. This is one that I read when I was in high school. I checked out from the library and then I went back to go work at the library and it was like, had been weeded. So I picked it up. So it's just been sitting in the book wall ever since. And that is Miracle Whip by Eric P. Kraft. And this should take literally like 20 seconds. My God, this is so short. This is just like this kid whose last name is Mayo, which is rough, honestly. This is like definitely you know, let's try to get Boys to Read in 2006 is 2007. That's what this is. Then I've got As Many Nows as I Can Get by Shauna Youngdahl. I do not remember what this is about. I think it's supposed to be super depressing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is about. Apparently it's depressing though. I remember like seeing it on somebody's video. Super depressing. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Next, we've got, again, On the Train is something that I think I saw and was super depressing. Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. This is, I believe, another contemporary, oh boy. It begins with the death of Vic's father and ends with the murder of Mad's uncle. I don't really know what this is about. I think I got this from like Book Outlet. Oh, okay. It was recent enough that I did write the date, but it was still like 2 years ago. David Arnold I've seen around a little bit, because he wrote Mosquitoland as well, and that one made its rounds. But yeah, there's that. I'm not doing so hot on this TBR. Then I've got Paranoid Park by Blake Nelson, which Gus Van Sant made a movie of. It says the oh Jesus, my music is playing. The director of My Own Private Idaho and Elephant, which I've seen both of. Okay. When did this come out? Because of Gus Van Sant. 2006. Really? This is about this like skate park and somebody dies. This is a lot. This is a lot more than I thought it would be. I'm really Gus Van Sant. That's something. But I'll be reading it. It's not very long. Then I've got a book that I'll actually be finishing. So when the end of the school year came, I had this stack of books that I was like halfway through on my desk, and so I just kind of popped them in the book wall without finishing them. This one I have read before a couple of times, so it's like I know what's gonna happen, but I figure I should probably finish it. It was actually one of my favorite books of all time. I counted it as my favorite book of all time until I read The Shards, and then that kind of dethroned it. But maybe if I finish it, that'll dethrone The Shards. And that is, of course, Beartown by Fredrik Backman. I love the Beartown series. I'm like this far in. I am 279 pages in. I love this. I love the series so much. Actually, this past year I was a high school English teacher, and I taught this book to my sophomores, and some of the best discussions ever were on Beartown. Made all three girls cry. It was great. But no, this is one of my favorite books, the Beartown trilogy. It follows the small town in Sweden where hockey is like the only thing that matters, and the junior team is really, really, really good. And so there's this couple. The kids on the junior team are like kind of see themselves as invincible, but one of the kids ends up raping this girl at a party, and she comes forward with it like the day that they're about to go to like this big tournament, like with this big like life-changing game for the town. And so he ends up getting pulled, and is like, it's so good. The Beartown, I cannot stress how good the Beartown trilogy is. Every single book in the trilogy made me bawl my eyes out. The last book was I think it was like my second or third favorite book last year. I think my second. My first was Glamorama. I'm pretty sure my second, again, Ellis, dethroning Backman every time. I believe The Winner is my second favorite book of last year, and I'll finish this. I'll finish this. I might cry. The first time I read it, I did. I cried so hard. But this Beartown, Benji Ovich is the best character that's ever existed. I love him so much. So there's that. Then I've got two more. Got Lawn Boy, which I won from Goodreads years ago. I do not know what this is about. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is like about this guy who does lawn work. Like I said, I won it from Goodreads so long ago. And that happens to a lot of Goodreads. I don't know why Goodreads continued to send me books when I have so many of them that I need to read in the book wall, but they did. I don't really enter the Goodreads giveaways anymore because I have too many books, but like they kept sending me them. So there's that. And this is the last one, technically a reread. I read it a couple years ago, and then I believe I got this one in a lot of books on eBay. So there were a lot of other books. I knew I had read this one previously, but I figured whatever. That is Black Wings Beating by Alex London. I really, really enjoyed the Proxy series when I read it in high school. This one, I remember enjoying. I remember thinking it was kind of fun because it's about these two twins, and like it's this fantasy book, and these two twins, like the brother is so useless. I think it's so funny because the sister's like, we gotta do this and we're gonna do it right. And the brother's just like, I can't do anything right at all. It's just it's wonderful, and I remember really liking the dynamic there. And I like London's writing, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If this is, I remember enjoying it the first time I read it. I don't know how many stars did I give it. Let me see. Let's see. How many books are there in this series? I only have read the first one. I gave it 4 stars. Looks like. What did I think of it? This was good. Yeah. I mentioned the character. Okay, so there are 3 books. The last one came out in 2020. I remember people talking about this one. I do not remember people talking about the subsequent books in the series. So I will at some point have to pick those up. But yeah, that's my TBR for the near future. Let's see, can we take them all? Oh Jesus, I've been playing with like smaller TBRs and book hauls like that, so I can pick them all up. But like, at what cost? But yeah, these are the books that I'm planning on reading soon. Probably within the next couple of weeks. I don't know, 2 or 3. We'll see. Like I said, theoretically I'll be moving soon. So the book wall won't like be a thing, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of keeping up. That's how I do TBRs. Is I keep all of them in bags. The best, because sometimes the bags rip a little bit, especially when they're moving. But like just grabbing a bag and like that's my new TBR. And then open it up, do like a whole like unboxing thing. That seems like it'd be kind of fun. I don't know. But yeah, that is that. I will be finishing these bad boys up. That's all for today. I'll talk to you later and goodbye.